Well, I thought it was just normal run-of-the-mill aches and pains and things first, so nothing really. But as they got worse, then I thought something's got to be done. So went to the doctors, and then for examination, and then proceeded with tests from there on. Shortness of breath, sort of chest, sort of not actual pains, but twinges and that sort of thing, and falling asleep. Yeah, I've actually fell asleep at traffic lights once. The GP saw there was something wrong, but my wife works for cardio in the hospital. She's a medical secretary. She had a word with the consultant, and they asked me to come in. Went for the angiogram, and in there they found some 3 arteries were blocked, which they then did 3 stent implants there and then at the same time. And some of us I was very lucky because I was heading for a heart attack. After the stents, they put me on medication, which I'll be on for life. I take a statin tablet, an aspirin every day, 1 aspirin every day, and a blood thinning tablet called Ramipril. That's the only things affected me. I feel better now than I have for years. I went on a rehabilitation program with the hospital, which I found was brilliant. It's geared me up to start going into regular exercise, which I do, which, really I feel better than I have done.
I had been back and forth to my local doctors, but on the day when I was rushed into hospital, prior to the ambulance being called, I noticed that I was suddenly starting to feel really unwell. In the night I'd had a little bit of pins and needles in my arms, and that cleared up. But mainly it was in the morning, having just gone out into the local town, where I suddenly felt really unwell, felt a bit sort of dizzy. I came home, and then suddenly I had the symptoms of the pins and needles in my arms again. I felt my shoulders very heavy. I suddenly started having more pains in my chest. They realised that I was now starting to go into a heart attack. They quickly transferred me down to Cardiff after giving me some medication, where there was a specialist heart surgeon waiting for me, and I had then had the operation. It was an excellent surgeon. He described to both of us what could have happened. However, he described the outcome as winning the lottery, because he described that there was only 1 artery at fault, which he's certainly very happy in putting a stent in, and he feels that it's like a new life being given to me. There is a club called the Happy Hearts that I've been in contact with and enjoyed many visits. For the patients who've had heart attacks and families, go on social activities, they go on visits to various hotels for the weekend. There are various talks on a lot of subjects, and it's a lovely club. I can only say that my health-wise, I'm feeling really well. I'm now playing golf, I know exercise, I've got a dog that needs walking, and I enjoy taking him for a walk, and life's improving. I would say that there's certainly life after a heart attack.
my responsibility as senior sister in a GP surgery, the first thing that I would do is get the patient stable by getting an ECG, giving them 300 milligrams of aspirin and blood tests, and looking after the patient, making sure they were fine in themselves. I do all roles of nursing from cradle to grave, especially in GP surgery, and I enjoy my job. I love my job. Prevention is healthy eating. Obesity is one of the worst things. Smoking is a major cause as well. So people need to attend surgeries, get help, stop smoking. Anything like that, really. Exercise, people need to do more exercise. Diabetes, that's one of the worst cases of coronary heart disease. And people need to take care of themselves. Been a senior sister for 35 of those, and I love my job.
Nid yw bobl yn dueddol o fod yn ymwybodol o'r argyfwng yma sy'n digwydd bob dydd yn y Deyrnas Unedig. Gall trawiad ar y galon difetha miloedd o fywydau bob blwyddyn. Gallai arwain at farwolaeth aelod o'ch teulu, ffrind, neu gall hyd yn oed gymryd eich bywyd eich hun. Bydd sicrhau bywyd iachus yn osgoi hyn, mae'n amser I newid. Gallwch chi fod nesaf.
I'd like to make a